homeowners. This is Raina.
And this is Sean.
And welcome to Solutions University. Today, we're going to talk about why your sump pump maintenance matters, especially during the winter months. So let's start with the basics. What is a sump pump? A sump pump is a vital component of any home's flood prevention system, especially during the winter months when heavy snowfall and snow seepage can lead to increased water accumulation in basements and crawl spaces. Hey, Sean, can you go into that a little bit more?
So actually, snow seepage is worse than rainwater seepage because most often the ground is saturated. So we get a lot of phone calls in the wintertime because they actually are experiencing water seepage when they normally don't. So the ground saturated has nowhere to go. It's doing exactly what Mother Nature tells it to do, which is go to the low spot, which is most often your crawl space or your basement.
Yeah, water is definitely not our friend. So how does a sump pump come to the rescue? Well, what it does is it automatically removes water that accumulates in these areas by activating a pump or pumps that will actively push the water away from your foundation. What kind of solutions does Foundation Solutions Group offer?
So it has a switch. It's an analogy. If you understand how your commode works, when the water gets to a certain level, it activates the switch and it removes the water. So 2,200 gallons per hour on our third horsepower sump pump. We also do a secondary, both sump pump. Most often it's a half horsepower. They both will move significant volume of water, approximately like 5,600 gallons per water per hour. So the first pump takes over. If it's overwhelmed and is achieving more water, than the second pump will take over. And then the third pump is a DC backup pump. So should the power go out or your generator fail, this pump will have its own battery supply and it can take over and keep your basement or crawl space dry.
That's really incredible. Now, to ensure your longevity and optimal performance of your system, regular maintenance is crucial. What happens during your annual inspections and why are they so important, Sean?
So they most often change the check valve. This is so that the water is not recycled over and over, which will lead to maybe pump failure, pump burnout, that sort of thing. So we always are going to change your check valve. We often clean the sump liner. We're looking for the port in the sump pump to make sure that it's clear of corrosion and debris. We want to make sure that your float switch is not touching the sidewall of the sump pump, things of this nature. So we'll spray your liner out. We'll clean it out. We want to make sure that we've all the systems are optimal and ready to work when they need to.
Regular maintenance is crucial to your system. And can you tell me why, Sean?
So we very rarely have significant or any problems or flood events from people that do their annual maintenance. We've just noticed over the years that the people that maintain their pumps, they don't have problems. So most often we find the emergency phone call in the middle of the night. We will dispatch a crew, but those are the people that haven't done maintenance in 3, 4, 5 years. And, these things start small and then they kind of get gradually worse. And then before you know it, we got a lot of things going on with that sump pump. And so you want to do your annual maintenance so you don't have those surprises. Nobody likes those surprises. If you do the maintenance on these pumps and whatnot, you most likely will not have any issues whatsoever.
Yeah, we definitely don't like a wet basement. Taking these simple preventative measures, you can safeguard your home from potential flooding and costly repairs, even in the harshest of Kentucky winters. Isn't that right, Sean?
That's correct.
All right, homeowners. Well, thanks for tuning in. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll be back Monday with a new video.